Hello everyone, my name is Dex Nocturne, and if there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I am a yapper. I couldn't tell you why. I love answering questions. So today we're going to be taking a variety of personality tests. Because, I'm still relatively new. The only thing you guys know about me is that I like DMC, and I'm a werewolf. That's it. So hopefully this would let you get to know me a little bit better. Besides me, stumbling over my words, yapping, and being goofy silly with friends. So let's get into it. First and foremost, we're going to start with the MBTI, the Myers-Briggs Type Indicator, on 16 personalities, because that seems to be like the quintessential one. So I already know what type I am. And I even had this done professionally just because I was taking a psychology course in college, and the professor just ordered them for us to take for funsies. So I've like professionally diagnosed my type. But you guys don't know that type, so let's go through these together, yeah? And I'll put a link in to all the quizzes that I take here in the description, just in case you guys want to take them too, just for funsies, So, you regularly make new friends. Large disagree. I'm way too nervous for that. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. I'm kind of neutral on that. It really just depends on the idea. A lot of these I'm also going to overthink and might just go down the middle. Alright, you usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. Yeah, I'll say that. I'm a little bit more emotional. Your living and work space. Oh no, absolutely not. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. Yeah, I would say so. You find the idea of networking or remote very daunting. Yeah, that is absolutely not. That's terrifying. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Considering this video is late, no. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Yeah, I would say so. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. They don't work for me, unfortunately. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall, yeah, 100%. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. No. You're not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. No, I like to hear people's opinions. I think it's fun. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. No, if it's gonna hurt someone's feelings, I get really, really nervous about it. It makes me upset to think about. You often allow the day to unfold on any schedule at all. Yeah. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on the people. Oh no, I'm so concerned about that. Like, I'm just like, oh, what if they think I'm stupid? Even if it's like someone I'm never gonna see again. I'm like, but what if? You enjoy participating in team-based activities. I mean, yeah, vaguely. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. It really depends on the approach. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Yeah, I'll bottle up my feelings because I don't want to, hurt someone else's. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Vaguely. You're prone to worrying about things that will take a turn for the worst. Yeah, 100%. Terrible. You enjoy solitary hobbies and activities more than group ones. Yeah, the strength of which is going to depend on who the group is. You cannot imagine yourself writing for... No. No, I like to write stuff. I think it's really fun. I just don't have a lot of time for that hobby. Well, not really time. It's energy. I don't have a lot of energy to do it anymore. Favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. No. You prefer to do towards... No. Unfortunately. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. No. It also just depends on the point, because, if the point is, oh, no one should be hungry, then yeah, obviously I'm going to prioritize that over, I don't know, someone being mad butthurt that people need food to live, which is a truly crazy sentence that people can be butthurt over. Usually wait for others to introduce themselves first, so yeah. Your mood can change very quickly. No, I'm pretty stable. Not easily swayed by emotional arguments. I would disagree. I do stand my ground a bit, but if it's more emotional versus, this is the way things are, I'm more likely to, listen to you. You often end up doing things that, yeah. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. I don't like debating at all, to be honest. I have my views, you have yours, I will listen to yours. I'm not gonna debate for that long. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. No. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. I enjoy... oh my gosh, my throat. I enjoy I enjoy humoring certain theoreticals. Like, for example, I work an overnight position, and my coworker was like, so theoretically, if we got murdered in the middle of the night, how long would it take someone to find us? Like, that felt like more of a fun, fun theoretical. Like, hypotheticals, I guess I should say. That's just semantics. I don't know the difference between theoretical and hypothetical. We're just gonna say disagree. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. I mean, yeah. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study. Hello, Sendai Upload. You rarely second. Oh, no, absolutely. I'm overthinking constantly. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Not really. I do love my friends, and I'm very. Like, I will not shut the fuck up with friends. But I prefer to stay home, really. Just rest. You're drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. I mean, yeah. Usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Not particularly. You like to have a to-do list for each day. No. You rarely feel it. No. You avoid oh, yeah. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Sometimes. Sometimes. It depends. It really depends. You easily... Well, the thing is, I don't just meet people very often, but when I do, I try my best. Whatever. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get... Yeah, that's just the ADHD, though. I get really upset when my tasks are interrupted, especially because there's a high chance that I will just stop doing the task that I was doing. So, yeah. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. Kind of, yeah. Your emotions control you more than you control them. No, I got a pretty good grasp on my emotions. I do feel them, but I don't, like, act out because of them. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected person might feel than what is on most logical or efficient. Yeah, that is absolutely it. Your personal work style is close to a spontaneous burst of energy. Yeah. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it'll take for... Yeah, unfortunately, I got that insecurity. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Considering I currently work a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. I love my job. I am alone a lot. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. I don't think it's a waste of time, I just don't do it. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate... No, absolutely not. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. It depends on the gravity of the decision. If it's a really big one, then I typically need to think about it more. But if it's, not really a huge one, then yeah. I'll just go here for funsies. You often feel overwhelmed. You complete things methodically without skipping over any... No, I forget shit all the time. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. I enjoy my concrete steps. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Kind of. You struggle with doubt. Yeah. You feel confident things will work out for you. Usually. Optional. I guess. Alright. Yep. That is exactly what I expected. I am, in fact, an INFP. That is to say, I'm introverted. I focus more on intuition. I feel things as opposed to thinking, and then judging and prospecting. More on the prospective side. Yeah, introverted, I prefer to be alone. Intuitive, very imaginative and open-minded. You focus on hidden meanings and possibilities. And I value more emotional expression than logical. And I'm very adaptable, easygoing, and flexible, prioritizing spontaneity over stability. Assertive and turbulent. This was not really included in the official one. But yeah, INFP, that's about what I was expecting. Alright, next up on this list we have a True Colors test. I have not taken this one before, so I don't know what I'm gonna get. So we'll just have to see. Okay, so I am mostly realistic, mostly optimistic, or completely optimistic, completely realistic. Oh man, that's hard actually. It depends on the situation. It really depends. God, how many times can I say it depends on the situation? I would say mostly optimistic. I prefer to be optimistic, but sometimes I, err towards realism. I'm most stressed by feeling unorganized, feeling disingenuous, feeling restricted, feeling incompetent. Easy. In romantic relationships, I value trust and security, keeping the romance alive, keeping things like challenging each other. Trust and security, for sure. I'm sometimes too uptight, trusting, irresponsible, unrealistic. I'd say irresponsible probably. Just my brain don't work very good. I believe that sometimes it's okay to bend the rules. I will say that is mostly true. That would depend on the rules that you're bending. Some rules you really shouldn't and can't bend, but you know, if it's okay and everything works out in the end, no one gets hurt, I think it should be fine. I'm accepting of others even when I disagree with them. That is mostly true. That depends, because if you were, you know, a person that says, hey, I think this particular set of people should die, obviously I'm not going to accept you, like, at all. But if we disagree on, like, other aspects, then yeah, like, it really just depends. My strongest skill is being organized, being brave, helping others, learning new information. I love to help others. That's my favorite thing. Oh, introvert, easy. We just went over all that. I'm very imaginative. I try to be, but my brain isn't always the most, like, creative. So, we'll just say mostly true. I view the world as black and white, white and black, shades of black and shades of gray. I would say gray for sure. We just went over this. It's mostly true. That is also mostly, we just went over that. My biggest weakness is being stubborn, expecting too much from others, being too sensitive, speaking up when you disagree, being pushy, bending the rules, losing focus when you're, oh, easy. Losing focus, easy. Interesting that it keeps asking me the same question. Are you trying to get me to trip up or something? Well, we just went over all this. I place my trust in, I would say mostly feelings and intuition. Facts and logic are obviously have a spot. I am dependable, spontaneous, mostly dependable, mostly dependable. Like, even if I do things in a spontaneous kind of way, I still get them done, you know? Others frustrate me most, and they're irresponsible, dishonest, boring, incompetent. I'm gonna say, well, I am irresponsible a little bit. Gosh, I'm trying to think, because I don't really get frustrated with people super often. I'm dishonest. I'm just gonna go with dishonest. I would enjoy a career in accounting, education, administration, show work, journalism. Oh, because this is kind of already the field I'm sort of in right now. It's particularly like customer service. Also, I keep hearing my mic crack, so sorry. But I do like research and medicine. I was going to school for psychology, which I guess would have been closer to social work, and also research. Well, this is what I'm doing now, so I'm just gonna stay there, I guess. My strongest skill is going to be the same thing. My ultimate goal is to be successful in my career, help others enjoy life, learn as much as I can. Help others. In the workplace, I am friendly and flexible. I'm not super organized. I do work hard. Kind and quiet. Actually, I am quiet. Let's stick to that. I tend to mostly look for affirmation from others. Always do whatever I think is best. Mostly do whatever I think is best. Always look for affirmation from others. I mostly look for affirmation from others, to be honest. I take pride in my dependability, empathy, impact, and competence. Empathy, for sure. I am objective, mostly compassionate, mostly objective. Mostly compassionate, I would say. I mostly value tradition, relationship, freedom, knowledge. I'll go with knowledge. I am typically led by mostly my head, my heart, mostly my heart, my head. Mostly my heart. Chaos doesn't bother me. That is mostly true. It depends on the level of chaos. View the world as the same thing I did before. I would like for others to perceive me as responsible, caring, exciting, intelligent. Caring, for sure. Oh, I'm green. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Green characteristics. Green individuals are usually analytical, logical, relaxed, abstract, and inventive. Others often describe you as extremely intelligent. You have an innate desire to do things to the best of your ability and take pride in your work. You set the standards for everyone else at work. I mostly work alone, so... To you, work is truly enjoyable. Even on the weekends, you can't stand the thought of wasting a day by doing nothing. That is not true at all. You're also a big thinker about abstract, philosophical ideas. Not particularly. You enjoy thinking about the future and all of its possibilities. Not particularly. You believe that you should never stop learning. That is true. Enjoy learning new information simply for your own enjoyment. That is vaguely true. You're very independent. Although you enjoy spending time with others, you need your private time. That is true. Individuals with green personalities do well in careers that allow them to apply all the big ideas they have. They typically succeed in careers in higher education, science, technology development, and medicine. Fair enough, fair enough. Green. I didn't consider green, to be honest. I didn't think that was even on the table. Interesting. Alright, and these last two are on the same website. This one is the Big Five personality test. I believe that the anagram was ocean. Not anagram, oh my gosh. Acronym was ocean. I don't know if it still is. Yeah, it is. Openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. We learned about that in psychology as well. I accept people the way they are. Yeah, that's accurate. I believe in the importance of art. Also accurate. My moods change easily. Not the case. I take care of... Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, like, to a fault, I will take care of others before taking care of myself. I'm always prepared. No. I have a vivid imagination. It's there. It's not super strong. I feel comfortable around people. No. I often feel blue. Not necessarily. I'm the life at... No. I treat everyone with kindness and sympathy. I try to, you know, depending on, you know, the type of person I'm talking to. I get chores done right away. No. I have a kind word for everyone. I don't speak to people. I'm skilled in handle... No. Alright. I often feel anxious about what could go wrong. Yeah. I start No. I hate arguments. I often worry that I'm not good enough. I find it difficult. That's the ADHD, baby. I stay in the background. Yeah. There are many things that I do not like about myself. I'm coming around. I seldom feel blue. That is true. I do not like art. No. I stop what I'm doing. Yeah. Change my plans frequently. Usually something will come up. So I'll just... You know, if I have solid plans, I'll do my best to stick to them. I'm often troubled by negative thoughts. I feel comfortable with myself. I'm getting better about it. I avoid philosophical discussions. I try to be honest. Too much brain power most of the time. What? Rate each word. Okay. Original. Systematic. I usually have like a routine. I kind of stick to it, but I don't, or I try to. I don't necessarily succeed all the time. Shy. Yeah. Soft-hearted. Yeah. Tense. Yeah. Inquisitive. Kind of. Forget. Yeah. Reserved. Yeah. Agreeable. I try to be. Nervous. Yeah. Creative. Self-disciplined. No. Well, depends on the aspect of self-discipline, I guess. There's that one time that Daisy dared me to go 2 weeks without drinking soda, after drinking soda like multiple times a day every day, and I was very self-disciplined because I had a point to prove. Outgoing. Not really. Charitable. Yeah. Moody. No. Imaginative. Organized. Wait. Is imaginative already up here? No. Okay. Anyway. I'm insane. Organized. No. Talkative. Depends on who I'm talking to. Otherwise, yeah, I'm yapping. Humble. I mean, I try to be. Pessimistic. I try not to be. I have a lot to say. Depends on the topic, to be honest. Yeah, I won't shut up usually. If it's a topic that I really like, I'm not. You couldn't pay me to shut the fuck up. I enjoy going to art museums. I've only ever been to one art museum, but I don't think I dislike it. The art museum was years and years ago. I always make good use of my time. No. I'm interested in the meaning of things. I mean, yeah. I avoid taking on a lot of responsibility. I do like the bare minimum. I don't like to draw attention to myself. Yeah. I feel like I'm better. No. I make friends easily. Like, the people I talk to, I typically try and get along with them, but I don't talk to people. I make plans and I stick to them. I try to. I'm not interested in abstract ideas. Not necessarily. I criticize other people. Not really. I don't talk a lot. Again, depends on who I'm talking to and it depends on the topic. But in general, not really. I enjoy hearing new ideas. Yeah, it's important to me that people are on time. It depends on the situation, and also I'm guilty of not being super good on time myself. Optional, do not change your personality results. Media preferences. Personality trait. You know what? Sure. Why not? How often do you read books? I just don't have the attention span for them anymore. I used to read them all the time. How often do you watch movies? Same thing. I used to watch more. I just don't have the attention span anymore. What's your favorite movie? Oh, that's easy. I know that one. Everything. Whoopsies. Everywhere, all at once. That was a very good one. It has a lot for a lot of people, I think. Just a good fucking movie. You should go watch it if you haven't seen it. Favorite book? I didn't read books. I'm leaving that blank. Oh, horror. That's easy. I like comedy too. Depends. I like fantasy. I like action. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whatever. There you go. Whatever. Score it. Alright. 19 an extroversion. That drags. Apparently, an empathetic idealist, mostly. I'm not unlocking the full report. You can go bite me. Yeah, I'm relatively open, relatively agreeable, vaguely neurotic, conscientious. Yeah, that's, yeah, I would say that's more accurate than the true colors stuff, Alright, and for the last one, we have the Enneagram personality test. I see a lot of people, do these. I've done it like once, but I can't remember at all what my result was, because it is a weird format. So let's go. I strive for perfection. I am a bit of a perfectionist, I'll say that. If I'm on a tight deadline, I'm a little bit more lax about it. I work hard to be helpful, yeah. It is important to me that other people like me. Now, as much as I say that I'm not much of a people person, I am absolutely 100% concerned of whether or not people like me. It is important to me to achieve great things. It's important to me to stay alive and exist. I made more significant contributions. No, not really. I feel my emotions very deeply. They are a lot more muted than I think some people's are. I have a sense that other people will never truly understand me. It depends. Sometimes. Sometimes I feel this way, and I'm pretty sure that's just the mental illness talking. You know what? Yeah. I think deeply about things. Depends on the topic. Thinking deeply about things that don't matter? Absolutely. So sure. I'm prepared for any disaster. No. It is important to me to avoid pain and suffering. Yeah. No, I'm incredibly averse to these things. I seek out experiences I know will make me feel happy or excited. I see the positive in every situation. I try to. I'm not afraid to tell someone I think they're wrong. No, not really. Well, it depends, really. It depends on what they're wrong about. I let other people make decisions. Oh yeah, 100%. I appreciate having rules that people are expected to follow. It depends on the rules. Some of them are reasonable and some of them are insane. But generally assuming they're reasonable rules, then yeah. I'm concerned about security more than anything else. Well, no, I am concerned about, like, being secure in life. It's just, the age that I am, it's not likely to be super secure. And so I'm, lining things up, but at the moment, it's not the biggest concern. I think a lot about what will happen in the future. I try not to. I don't fit in with ordinary people. That's only because I'm a VTuber. Look me in my eyes. I'm a VTuber. Do you think I can talk to my coworkers about this? No. There's really a good reason for changing how things are done. Not really. I think if something's changing, I hate change, but usually it's for a reasonable thing. Nope. I'm always trying to be a better person. That's accurate. I check carefully for mistakes and errors. I try. I overlook a lot of stuff, though. Not on purpose. My brain doesn't like to work with me a lot. I like to be around people who I can help. I mean, I'll just be around people for people, I guess disagree. I like to feel that I'm an important person in my social groups. I like to feel this way, yes. I don't actively go seeking it out, though. It is important to me to be successful. At the time of recording, I only have 7 subscribers, and I am thankful for every single one of them. Do I care if I get, like, way up in this, like, the 7,000s? No. I'm just grateful for what I got now. I'm just chilling. The organizations I belong to would not function well without me. I'm only saying yes because... Not because because they can get a replacement, but, like, they very much multiple times have told me, you're not allowed to leave, we need you. That's just because my job is very important. It's not necessarily that I'm in that job position. But I have been in that job position for 3 years, so I'm the one who knows the most. I often feel overtaken by my emotions. No, not really. I've always felt different from other people. Yeah. I like to analyze things from every angle. My southern's trying to whoop my ass. I like to analyze things from every angle. Not really. Well, kind of. It depends on what I'm analyzing. I always have a plan for what I would do if things go wrong. Nope. I avoid situations. Yeah, 100%. I seek excitement. Not really. I'm good at seeing the bright side of things when others complain. I try to. I do not hesitate to call people out when they are behaving badly. If you're behaving badly, yes, absolutely. I go along with what other people want. Yeah, usually. People should follow the rules instead of doing what they feel like doing. It depends. If the rules are, important for your safety and others' safety, yes, absolutely. I seek out relationships that offer me some type of protection. I mean, not really. If I get a relationship, I get a relationship. I'm not really trying to you know, be like, oh, this person could do this thing for me. Come here. Like, I'm not that kind of person. I can clearly visualize what could happen in the future. Nope. Average people often find me a bit weird. It depends on the person, but probably. I like to do things as I've always done them. Yeah, I hate change. We just went over this. I hate change. I persist until a task is done. I try to. I get upset when I am interrupted. I spend time trying to discover and correct my faults and weaknesses. If they come up, I will, but I will not try and discover them on my own. I hold myself to very high standards. That is true. These are contradictory statements. I'm a natural caretaker. I try to be. I want people to admire me. Admire, I don't really care about. Like, I want people to like me, yeah, but I don't need people to, like, look up to me and put me on a pedestal. I want to achieve a lot in my life. I want to achieve the bare minimum to make me and the ones I care about happy, and that's about it. If I'm honest, I feel that I'm better than other people. No. I feel a deep sense of grief for what I've lost. Depends on the things I've lost, but yeah. Yeah. I have an unusual... Well, it's not as bad as this would imply, I guess? This is what I mean whenever I say I overthink things. I'm an unusual sort of person. I'm very, like, run-of-the-mill. I take time to understand things more deeply than most people do. Not really. It is important to me to be prepared for any emergency. I mean, it's important, but I don't really go out of my way for it. I distract myself from any sad feelings that arise. I try to. I try to very hard. It doesn't always work, though. I often make changes in my life when things get boring. Things don't typically get boring for me. I'm just here. I'm just floating along. I tend to be more optimistic than most people. I try to be. I tell people what I think, even if it's hard to hear. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not. I'd rather follow the group than push for what I want. Yeah. I feel most comfortable in organizations with a clear hierarchy. I would say so, yeah, because I know, like, where to go if things go wrong. There's that chain of command I can respond to. I take measures to protect myself and my loved ones from harm. My loved ones, yes. Me, not so much. I make plans for minute and no. I'm an unusually unique person. Not necessarily. I dislike trying new methods or procedures. I hate change. If it's, like, a more efficient way, I guess I will, but, like, I don't like them. I focus on my responsibilities and duties. I mean, I guess. I read books that help me be more... Nope. I don't read. I put a lot of pressure on myself to do things right. Yeah. I take the initiative to help other people make their lives easier. Depends on the situation. I try to, if it's something that I can clearly help with. I put in the effort to make a good impression on other people. Kind of, vaguely. I'm just kind of myself, and if you like that, great. And I try not to be a disagreeable kind of person. I set ambitious goals for myself. Depends on the goals. V2ing, yes, absolutely. Despite failing a couple times, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't beat ourselves up for it. We don't beat ourselves up for it. I'm an important member of my social groups. I mean, I suppose so. I would like to think that I am. I would like to be. I can describe my emotions in a lot of depth and detail. Not really. I can point out the emotions. I don't know how to, like, a lot of depth and detail I'm not sure about. I often feel like an outsider. Yeah. I find my mind to be a very interesting place. Not really. Like, God forbid there's any psychics around. Whatever game series that I'm obsessed with, that's all they're gonna see. It's me thinking about those characters all the time. I will be at work, and if a psychic came in, read my mind, and they're just gonna be like, wow, your mind is not here right now. You are in that fictional universe. That's the ADHD, though. I'm always aware of what can go wrong in a situation. I'm usually aware of it. I have many ways of avoiding situations that get me down. That is true. I'm always up for a new adventure. Depends on the adventure. I believe that things usually work out for the best. Yeah, I stand up for what I believe in, even if it upsets other people. No. Well, it depends on what I'm standing up for. I might quietly disagree, like I would be like, okay, well, I don't agree, but whatever, and I'll move on. But I won't, like, actively fight you on it, you know? Let's go neutral then. I let other people take the lead, absolutely. I dislike people who disrupt things by breaking the rules. If you are actively disrupting things, then yeah, I might be a little upset about it. I make alliances with people who can help me. No, that it feels like using people, you know? I'm often looking ahead towards what is coming next. Not really. If it's like immediate future, like, oh, tomorrow, then yeah. But if we're talking like years, months in the future, no. I have different interests that... Again, I can't go and look my coworkers in the eye and be like, hey, I'm a VTuber, I'm gonna be streaming Sonic next week. Like, I can't do that. Traditional way of doing things is the best way. Not often. I'm a responsible and reliable person. I try to be. I have a lot of plans for how I can improve myself. No, I don't plan. I make sure that even small details are correct. I try to. I enjoy caring for others and their needs. Yes, I want to be a person others can look up to. I literally just went over this. I want to be liked. I do not want to be put on a pedestal. I would like to be someone that can be a role model, but I don't want people to actively put me on that pedestal. I push myself to succeed. No, I got depression. I make important contributions to my community. Nope. I rarely have strong emotions. Yeah, they're usually a lot more muted. And I feel I never truly belong in social groups. Yeah, unfortunately. I want to learn as much as I can about how the world works. It depends. Some things interest me more than others, obviously. It's important for me to understand what can go wrong in a situation. It's important to know, yes. I take steps to ensure I don't feel sad or lonely. Even if I take the step, sometimes it doesn't work and I'll feel sad or lonely anyway. I mean, I try, it just doesn't work all the time. Trying new things keeps life interesting. I mean, vaguely, yeah. I'm an upbeat person. Not necessarily. I'm not like super like down in the dumps usually. I'm just here. I'm vibing. I'm here and I'm minding my business. I'm usually the one to take a stand when others won't. Not necessarily. I'm scared. Other people have stronger opinions than I do. I would say, yeah. Everyone has a role to play in society and a duty to do their best. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with that. I'm concerned with protecting what I have. I would say yes, kind of. I have a good sense of what my future holds. Nope. I'm an average person with ordinary likes and dislikes. Ordinary likes, probably not, just because I err on the more, like, chronically online, and the majority of adults aren't chronically online, I would like to think. Dislikes, yeah, I think I have pretty normal dislikes, so I'm just gonna go, yeah. No, I'm gonna go neutral for that. I try new ways of doing things just to see if they'll work. No, I hate change. Sometimes I'll try something to see if it's more efficient, otherwise no. Or like, I need to mix it up or else I'm not gonna want to do the thing anymore. I have a great deal of willpower, not necessarily. Self-improvement is a major interest of mine. Like, it's the middle of the road. Like, I'm interested in it, I'm just not, like, great at it. I appear to be a Type 9. Type 9s are defined by a desire to live in peaceful harmony with their environment. They want a sense of balance and calm, aspire to be a kind of homeostasis where nothing disturbs their inner peace. They tend to be easygoing and accepting of what is happening around them, but can become resilient and willfully oblivious when something in the nature threatens to throw them off balance. They're accommodating, agreeable, and readily adjust to the people around them. 9s believe that they simply don't have strong opinions or urgent needs of their own. And I imagine the rest says they're happy to just, you know, put their own needs inside, which is completely true. Well, there you have it. That is a little bit more about me as a person, how I think, how I operate, how things go, my views on things. Yeah, you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to me just kind of yap. I learned a little bit about my true color being green, I guess. Yeah, but next week we'll be well, I guess this Saturday, because I am uploading a little bit late, but that's okay. That's okay, it's okay, we're allowed to upload late sometimes. Yeah, but this upcoming Saturday we'll be starting Devil May Cry 2 Dante playthrough, so hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!